Here's my 6 fuel injectors, and there are 2 O-rings on them. One near the top on the fuel rail, and one down into the intake manifold. You'll note that there's a bigger one at the top than at the bottom. That's definitely not one of these, unless it shrank quite a bit, and I really doubt that. On the other hand, these are almost identical. So these are the lower ones, and these are the upper ones. Definitely a thicker one at the top. There's our bare fuel injector. Alright, I got the O-rings off of all but one of the injectors. This is our little cheat sheet here. So now it's time to apply the gaskets. This seems pretty straightforward, but if something you don't foresee happens and you get lost, you'll always have that one left over to examine and figure out. I don't think we'll be encountering any problems today, but it's a good habit to be in. Try not to roll the O-ring. That looks good. If you find dirt in there, just clean it up. Otherwise, you're just going to ruin your brand new O-rings. Alright. New O-rings. Pretty simple. These are all set to be installed. This is the fuel pressure regulator. There's an O-ring here and an O-ring inside here, and they are not included in this kit. This is your fuel rail. There's this little key here. It slides on there. And then your fuel pressure regulator has a hole here, and you put a bolt in there to hold it on. It's just that one bolt. Now we're going to put our fuel injectors into the fuel rail. They pretty much just push in. They will probably put up a fight. It just takes just a little effort. This is what a good pristine retainer looks like. If you have trouble getting these off, you're probably going to mangle these up, and you might have to replace them, depending on how damaged they are. That one went in really nice. There we go. Something to note is that they don't go straight in at a 90-degree angle. They each have their own angle to them. So pay attention to the way the hole goes in and cater to it. This one had the retainer come all the way off. The wider portions will actually line up with the plug. You just push it in and it'll kind of click in place. You might not hear it, but you'll feel it. Looks good. You'll definitely want to make sure these clamp on both sides because there's a lot of pressure in this fuel rail when it's running.